watching The Bachelor, and I just can't help but think that we should have more men like that in the real world.
So it took you an hour to watch the show, and what you got out of it was, Chris is hot.
Okay, but
Think of what you could have learned in that hour.
it's fun to watch, and then I get to see this guy who's smart,
Sarcastic.
sexy.
On
Funny.
the camera, though. He's
Right.
That's only
I
on
mean,
But
camera.
he can't just
Take
fabricate
37
it. I mean, it's not.
made him look intelligent.
So the whole time, I just kept thinking how Kristen is such a shallow bitch. I mean, who judges people based off of their looks? Honestly, you saw the person for 1 hour and you think they're the hottest person in the world, and then you're gonna go and judge people based off of that? Who does that?
I would go on that show and find love, and I think it would be beautiful.
Survivor is really cool. I used to watch that show like the first few seasons.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't bring myself to watch it anymore because it's like the same kind of thing
Yeah.
like, over and over. But
Right.
I think it was definitely one of the like pioneers of like, even though Real World came before it,
Yeah.
it was really unique, I think.
I feel like that show's like the worst part of humanity. It's like,
That's
hey,
how
Well,
I
I mean,
feel.
it's
Yeah.
showing them what humanity would do for simple money.
It's true.
But
Which
it's
is
kind of...
But it's
sad.
just money.
But the people they
But-
choose, but they choose people specifically.
I do think they foster sort of a competitive environment that can be mean-spirited. So it frames kind of social relationships in this way that the best person, whatever best is, whether it's best looking, wins. So winner takes all.
But there are some people on there that are really like upstanding people that actually need the money and
Yeah.
like compete for that reason. I didn't realize this was going to turn into such a heated discussion. I mean, it's just TV. And anyway, reality TV isn't even really reality. It's just the TV people get all these crazy people all together in the same place so that they can just create drama. We could talk about Top Model. Like, these are girls that are trying to get a job, get a start in a field that's really hard to get
Really
I
started.
think that's
Saturated.
legitimate though. Like, I think it helps start some really great careers. I mean, everyone that Tyra picks, I mean, she's a professional in business. Everyone she picks is going to have some potential.
I mean, it helps that Tyra has shareholdings in all of the companies that they get jobs with. Like,
Yeah.
that she's a chairman with all of those organizations.
Yeah, but TV.
It's like, obviously they're going to be a success because she's the one that hires them.
Yeah, but TV can be. But they're talented. They have like a bunch
What's
of
their talent?
Well, I mean,
modeling.
I don't think they're really talented. I think
Modeling.
they're practicing, and the only way they're going to get talented is if they keep going through it. So
Yeah.
the fact that they get the opportunity to stay on the show, that's the only way you're going to get more talented.
I felt like I really had to hold back when they started talking about America's Next Top Model. I mean, first of all, Tyra Banks' forehead is just wrapped so tight that if she sneezed, it would just fall off. And then, like, I don't really like the image that they're making girls have to feel that they have to live up to.
Tyler really hates Tyra Banks.
The only thing that annoys me about America's Next Top Model is like the fact that all these girls like they argue and they're so catty. Like I think they could cut that aspect of the reality show. It's like Real World or Jersey
That's what makes
Shore.
people watch, though.
It's like let's fight about
Exaggerated
some stuff.
dramatic senses.
They're not taking reality television at face value. It's not like it's just some sort of window into what real world looks like. But
I feel like there's already enough stress in my life. I don't need someone else's stress in my life as well.
I know. I just watch and I'm like,
Mm-mm.
this is our generation. Like,
Yeah, so
I'm
way to
so glad this
represent.
is what people are gonna see.
I'm glad we're
from
being
us.
represented by this.
yeah.
see. So to me, I take that as a sign as a healthy audience that they're not being duped into thinking that this is in some way some representation of the real world. An article called The Myth of Photographic Reality. And the idea behind that is that we look at photographs in newspapers or even documentaries and say, oh, it's photographed, it must be real. I'm looking at reality. But what's lost in that discussion is that they're edited, like they're cropped in a certain way, they're produced in a certain way, and it's really intended to direct your eye towards one facet of reality and another. And I think reality shows work in the same way, is that they're called reality shows, but they're in no way reality.